Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. It's Michelle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's the 23rd of November and we have the new moon in Sagittarius. So what does this mean for you? It is coming in with the energy of good times and good fortune. So we've got some good times ahead, which is great news as we're approaching Christmas. So I've got some notes here. As you know, Jupiter has been in retrograde, which is now finishing. So things are going to calm down a little bit. Life's going to be a little bit more easy. I've done a separate video on Jupiter and what it means for you. So have a quick look at that on YouTube. It's there to give you some guidance. There's still today to tie up loose ends. So that's what Jupiter's been giving us, the opportunity to tie up loose ends. But if you've been feeling stuck or trapped, this will now allow you to see a bigger picture as the new moon energy comes in. So the new moon is going to help us see the bigger picture of our life now that the the retrograde in Jupiter is coming to an end. So next eclipses won't be for another 6 months. So we've got a bit of time for everything just to settle, for us to integrate the changes that we've made over this eclipse season. So that comes to an end today as well. So the energy of Sagittarius is about healing because it's connected to Mercury and to Venus. So we've got the action planet, we've got the love planets. So any hurts in your life will now start to heal. So set your intention today under the new moon that any trauma or any hurts that you may have experienced are now opened to healing, to receiving the healing that's needed. So there's going to be healing themes today. And this is connected to love, because remember, love heals everything, and communication. Can't say that enough. You have to communicate with those around you. Doesn't matter how difficult the situation is, the conversation is, you have to speak your truth from a place of love, and then all will be well. Okay, so have a look at those themes today of where you can send love, who you can send it to, even yourself, and have those difficult conversations, even difficult conversations with yourself. Give yourself a kick up the bottom. So Mercury and Venus are making things a bit more harmonious with their connections with the energy of Chiron as well. So Chiron and Mercury and Venus are connecting together to bring in this healing, loving, gentle energy. So any healing is now possible on all levels. Okay, so that be that mind, be that physical, trauma, emotions, all of that's going to be coming up for you to heal. Okay, so that is the energy of the new moon in Sagittarius today. So I thought I'd pull some cards from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, my go-to deck for the moon. So Metatron, what would you like? What message have you got for us today? The new moon in Sagittarius. So we got that one. Let's have 3 cards, Metatron, please. 3 cards for the new moon in Sagittarius. What's the message for those watching? One more, please. That one. Okay, so we got release. So what are you releasing? I know new moon's always about bringing in the new and setting intentions, but what is it you're going to release first? You can always do release work around the moon. It doesn't always have to be the full moon. So what are you opening up? What are you going to heal? What are you going to hand over to the universe and release from you, from your mind, from your body, from your soul? Then we got the card of hunger. What are you hunger for? What do you want to bring in? I'm going to read the message of that one. Feeling drawn to hunger. What card are we on? 29. 9 and 2 makes 11, which is Metatron. Let me put the card up. So, an old wise Cherokee is speaking to his grandson about life. The young boy asks his grandfather, "It is said, grandfather, that everyone has 2 wolves within them. The first wolf gives darkness, despair and hate and jealousy and sorrow. And the second wolf gives light and hope and helpfulness and kindness. Yet, grandfather, I feel I'm fighting within me. What can I do? My small son, those two wolves will always fight, and they will fight within each person. You are no different, said the grandfather. But the boy said, Grandfather, which wolf will win? And the grandfather answers, whichever wolf you feed. How interesting is that? And of course, that's right, isn't it? Where you put your energy is where the magic happens. So what are you feeding? What are you giving more energy to? Because the moment you take the focus off what you don't want and place it on what you do, that's when good things happen. So we must be careful about what we nourish and feed within us. If we give abundance to the aspects of the self that can harm others and ourselves, then we can truly thrive. We cannot truly thrive. Having no limitations upon these behaviours and patterns hurts us and starves the higher and finer parts of ourselves that will bring us more happiness. To ripple that happiness to others is part of why we are on the planet as humans. We must also recognise that in life, just because it is a cycle, there will always be leaner, less abundant or less bright times. Yet we have built our resilience and self-trust for times like this, and we know we are beloved and protected. The cycle will soon turn to less shadow and more beauty. So true. You know, when we're going through challenging, difficult times, and we focus on that, we're just bringing more of that to us. When we can see that as a flow and know that it's teaching us something, and that it's, you know, nothing stays the same forever unless you're focusing on it, we know that energy is going to flow in and flow out. So connect to your inner flow and know that all is well and that you're protected. Then we got the card of fruition. What are you bringing in? What are you bringing into fruition? What are you focusing on? So this card goes really well together. Well, all three really. So we're going to release what we don't want. We're going to focus on what we do, being mindful of what we're focusing on to bring in what we want, to bring in fruition into our lives, to make it material, to make it real. Let's see what that says. I'm intrigued today. So we've got card 37. When we are able to bring something into fruition, whether it be planting a project or a change in ourselves, it's the perfect time to celebrate all that we are grateful for and to mark our achievement. We may have worked very hard to bring this new situation into reality. We may have been patient to the way we have worked over time and sacrificed much to make it happen. The harvest moon is the time to be happy about our success and to share it with others. Our ancestors would dance and sing and have community festivals of thanks, all to celebrate the fruition of that hard work and to thank the God for their assistance. This time of high energy are also times to fully focus on your body, as they can be quite taxing on our systems. We don't take care, it's often the time we get ill. The moon normally falls on the moon closest to the autumn equinox in the northern hemisphere. So yeah, this is about celebrating, being grateful for what you've got, sharing our abundance. So sharing our abundance with others, not just keeping it for ourselves, and being grateful for what we have, and so that we get more of the same. So that is the message for this new moon in Sagittarius. I hope you have a fantastic day. It's absolutely tipping down here again in the UK. But thankfully they've lifted the hose ban now. So we can hopefully in the summer water our plants, water our seeds. So what are you nurturing this new moon? Set your intentions of what you want to bring into fruition. And I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.